Feeling lucky?
I'm guided by a force much greater than luck. I wonder if I'll be held responsible for this.
Hello everyone, we're the D20 Duo because that's the name that we came up with, and this is Questlog. We're at the end!
In tow.
What?
With Nova in tow.
Yeah, but they can't...
It's a pun!
They can't see all of her, so...
No, but it's a pun, because we're at the end, which means we're going to have a Nova, which Nova is a phrase for new beginnings, because we're going to be starting a new game soon.
Yeah! As we discussed on last week's episode of the podcast, we've got our next 7 games laid out at this point now, because we decided to do our Final Fantasy series playthrough alternating with another game, and we decided on Golden Sun to be our game after Final Fantasy 1, and, well, we said, fuck it, let's just do the Golden Sun series, bam, bam, bam. As long as we don't exercise our veto. If for some reason we exercise our veto on Golden Sun 1, we will obviously not attempt Golden Sun 2 or 3.
Yeah.
So
we hate it so much. Yeah, we vetoed the first game. Let's try. Well, maybe they improved. No, we don't know the storyline anymore.
Yeah, no, and we're not going to worry about it at that point. We will just veto all of the games. I don't think that'll happen with Golden Sun, though, because I do believe it is a good game. As we discussed, I've never been able to force myself to sit down and play all the way through it. So,
right,
I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, we're at Endgame on Chrono Trigger here. We entered the Black Omen. We're taking the long way to Lavos because we wanted the XP.
We did beat the game. We just haven't done the extra.
Well, yeah. I was getting to that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're going to talk about our experience here in the Black Omen and fighting Lavos. And boy, did MrWrong have a fun experience fighting Lavos 4 fucking times. And not because he died. Not because he died. No. But we'll get back to that. So we decided to do the Black Omen because it's technically... The Black Omen is considered a side quest, even though it leads directly to the final battle with Lavos.
It's like an extra dungeon for a little bit more XP, a lot of capsules.
Yeah.
Like, shit, if we could have just grinded that area, like, as long as we knew, like, where to stop in this area, we could have farmed that and got every single character max for speed, strength, and...
Magic.
I was like, fuck, what? Also, unrelated, but why were there only speed, strength, and magic when there was still defense, magic defense, accuracy? Like, there were so many stats. Why did they only create capsules for 3 of them?
So I think
I have an issue with that, honestly. Which, this is very late in the game to get mad about it, but like,
yeah,
still
a little bit. Well, I think those 3 govern 3 others. Like, magic, I believe, helps govern magic defense. Strength helps govern defense. And speed, I think, helps govern agility. But
okay,
you know, I could be wrong with that.
Because there's not really a definite system of when the stat increases. So unless it's like you have to max your stat out in before, like, as early on as you can, in order for the other stat to get maxed by level 99. Because I don't think every stat will be maxed by level 99. A lot of them for Chrono will be, but I don't think his magic defense and accuracy are going to be at 100.
No, I don't think you can get accuracy to 100 period. Because
Period.
I don't think that's an a direct percentage either, because like it just
Right.
flashed in the gameplay the video there. Chrono on my team, his accuracy is 29, but he's definitely hitting more often than not. Like
Oh yeah.
that would mean he would be hitting on average 1 in 4 times. So definitely not directly correlated to
Intertwined.
that. But
Because I would say like accuracy would be attached to speed. Like that would make more sense to me.
that would make sense, but Chrono's speed is also maxed out too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's been maxed out since I don't know, like level
Oh
20.
yeah. He's been maxed on speed for a while. But again, speed only goes up to 16.
Yes. Well,
So like
that's what I was
unlike
gonna
the
say.
other
Like
stats,
we could sit there and grind to get everyone all the way up with everything, but you know, while the three,
not
like
worth it.
my 3 characters in my party all have maxed out strength, none of them have maxed out magic. Every single one of them needs like 50 capsules to max out their magic, if
Oh
not
yeah.
more. And then you, on the flip side, you go to like Magus, Isla, or Magus, Marley, and Luca, and they need that many in the strength capsules. Maybe not for Magus,
Yeah.
but I
I
mean, it's
think like
still.
even with Chrono this late in the game, we've prioritized him for every capsule, and I believe Chrono for me is at 64 magic. So like he's still a ways away from being max also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not going to worry about it. And as I was just kind of like looking at like the tactics to beat Lavos, just as a generality, since we've already defeated the main game, we are going to go back, and we are, after we do the dimensional vortex, we are going to attempt the solo uh Lavos
Lavos.
battle, which does mean we have to go fight Lavos one more time, because
Yep.
we have to get the clear save data with
Yep.
the Dreamweaver in it. So unless defeating the Dream whatever it is at the end of the dimensional vortex, unless that counts as ending the game and getting like being able
That
to
stuff
create
for the
a
new game plus.
being able to create a save for a new game plus, we'll
Yeah.
have to still do that at that point. Um,
True. Which
but
I would assume we probably will have to fight Lavos one more time before we solo him.
yeah,
That would make sense.
and even then, I just thought about something as we talked about the fact that we're going to try to do all of that in one stream. We're not level 99 yet with Chrono.
No.
So unless we grind this week, we will not be able to. We wanted to be level 99. We could attempt the solo Lavos, and if we can't do it, then we could maybe come back and do that before we start the Pixel remasters the following week.
True, yeah, because just soloing him, I could see that taking a little bit of time, but not like an hour.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Like, if we have it all set up, we're grinded, we're ready, unless we just suck and we can't do it, I don't see it taking that long. Because realistically, as our characters are right now, which I know New Game Plus is going to be that much harder, but like as of right now, fighting, well, New Game Plus increases difficulty a little bit, right? No, it's the
no,
exact same
you
game.
literally just start the game with the characters, or with the stats and items that you ended the previous game with. Because the idea was
Okay.
that they wanted you to face Lavos at the Millennial Fair with Marley, or by yourself.
Yeah. Oh, can you fight with just Marley?
Well, you fight with Chrono and Marley.
Oh.
Like, because you can go to that
Wait.
gate as soon as Marley disappears, you have access to that gate.
Gotcha. I thought it was Chrono by
believe.
himself
Yeah,
that we're fighting.
yeah. But if you go back, if you go through the point or part of saving Marley in the past, then you have Marley in your party. You can go fight him with Chrono and Marley.
Oh, gotcha. Which that's kind of a handicap, really. Because she could just spam heal, 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 heal. No, we're doing the challenge. We're gonna kill him with just Chrono.
Yeah.
Which this is why we have so many mega elixirs and fucking everything else that heals us.
Yep. Oh yeah, we're pretty well stocked because I think we ended, like you can see I have 11 mega elixirs right here. I'm pretty sure we ended the Black Omen with almost 30. Now I think I did use a couple during the battle with Lavos just to make things easier for myself. But I didn't really.
I think I did too.
I didn't really
think I used 2 or 3.
need to, like, per se. It was just speeding up a process.
Actually, I didn't. Do you want to know why?
Because you had to fight him 4 fucking times.
And I learned how to beat him, so I didn't use the mega elixirs the final times. So technically, I did it the first time when I was learning how to fight him, and then by the 4th fucking retry, because which for those who may have the same issue, Chrono Trigger on Steam has an issue with Discord and OBS Studios, and there's a chance that it will corrupt and just force close the game if you're using all 3, which we are. And obviously it's not everyone, because Rob has not had this issue once. And I've had this issue on 2 fucking computers. So, I don't know. It's a crazy mystery.
You yourself are a crazy mystery.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's fine though.
Yeah, I accept that.
So, the Black Omen itself is very straightforward. It's just a series of corridors. No mazes, really. It's just go. No real puzzles that I can think of. Just high tier enemies. And
which all are equipped with some bullshit. Like, these things just wipe out from you to be able to steal from them. And then the manticores fucking use the moves that just instant half your HP is gone.
Yeah, they use some douche maneuvers.
Yeah, everything that attacks us does like 5 to 30 damage, but then they whip out like, oh, half your HP. How about that? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Bitch.
But yeah, everything else in here was again, we're overpowered for where we're supposed to be in this game. I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, your average RPG, they expect you to end, so if there's a level cap of 100, they expect you to end somewhere in the realm of 50 to 60 on average. If you've not done like any excessive grinding, but you haven't done any excessive running away either. Like, you should really be,
we're level 80.
As I say, I think you're around 80. I was like 75. Maybe not by the time we ended. I don't know.
I was taking the mean because I'm level 84.
This guy.
I'm gonna grind so much. Actually, I should. We really should, so that we're level 99 at the start. Or at least close. We should be in the 90s before... No, we have to be. We have to be in the 90s before we start, because if this is our last stream...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, other than grinding on stream, and I really don't want to have to grind on stream. if we don't
Right.
have to. But
And luckily, I have it on my Steam Deck, and it has the save file, so I can actually grind a little bit during work without it overlaying, because that shit sucks.
yeah. Well, yeah. So I'll do some grinding off stream. Probably on New Year's Day, because
Thursday.
tomorrow. So I bought a new home, everyone. Um, Tomorrow I have uh, I should have the home inspector there, so I will probably have to get up early and go to meet with the home inspector. Um, Good lord. And then Wednesday, I mean, I could probably do some Wednesday if I need to, but I also need to continue packing because of said new home. And then
Yeah.
Thursday, I'm off for New Year's Day, so
Nice.
I can probably, give myself an excuse to fart around on New Year's Day.
So you're off Thursday, but are you back to work Friday?
Yes.
So you get done with work Thursday morning, you have Thursday night off, you go back to Friday, and then you're off again Saturday. They should just give you the 2 days.
Yeah, but my stupid company,
I suppose with
I
what you specifically do, they kind of need work
well,
someone there.
yeah, but my paid holidays are paid for by myself.
That
Like
is also accurate. So it's
I don't
essentially
want
useless.
Thursday off because I don't want to
Yeah,
use my PTO. I
yeah,
want to work. Like that's stupid to say that I want to work and I'm not allowed to work so they just take my PTO. But
yeah.
anyways,
That's such bullshit, actually.
no, I agree. Anyways, but yeah, so I should be able to grind enough to at least get into the 90s because I'll just waltz in here and just start killing everything. Um,
Yeah, and luckily a lot of these guys respawn. I want to say if it was possible, the very first thing, like when you first go into the Black Omen, I know it's not because I already tested it, but if we could have farmed that, that would have been perfect because that gave us 3,000 experience. That was the most experience we got through the entire thing.
Interesting.
But those were the bombs that were on the door because there were 6 of them.
Gotcha.
I don't, which I think at this point we probably could just look up like best grinding spot end game and we'll find like, because we're gonna need something that it's where we don't have to like focus. We can just go back and forth and it'll auto spawn, which actually elevator, this elevator might be a decent spot if it spawns something every time. Because I think the singing robots, which we'll find out here in a second, but the singing robots, I believe they give about 2,000 experience. 2,035 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
And then I think the manticores give about the same, but I don't think it. The manticores are harder, so I would hope they give a little bit more experience, but I'm not sure how much they gave. But both of them were easy to kill. Okay, so yeah, they give.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
they give
suggests
1456.
That's
That's not as much.
riding the elevators in the Black Omen in 12,000 BC because I guess there are kind of different like you can go through and clear them in each time period if you do them in reverse order in 1,000 then 600 then 12,000. Well, we did it in 600, so we're probably not going to have that option, but we can go into 12,000 and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna grind anyway, might as well go through both and just see what has the best experience. Let's see. It said the elevator though is the best one.
Yeah, the elevators in here because these will keep spawning enemies, so
Yeah, because I wanted to see what the manticores give us. The only issue I see is that they don't always spawn. but at the same time, going up and down the elevator doesn't take that long where you're not constantly like leaving a room and coming back to it. So you just have to position yourself to constantly go and click the button. But that shouldn't be too bad. And again, I wish we had a fast forward button because then we could grind so fast.
Well, if we're just
You
doing...
get dick pics.
No, I was taking a screenshot of something about grinding.
Dick pics.
No, not dick pics. But I mean, if we're just auto attacking, it still goes pretty fast. They just in 1700.
Those ones half, yeah.
But they
Those
they
things
do
half
half
your
your
HP,
HP, so you gotta pay attention to it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you were trying to get those dragons to. Oh wait, those dragons. Those dragons. There's an area where 4 of them spawn.
Yeah, but I don't know if they respawn or not. At least not in. They won't respawn in the 600 one. So we'll probably have to go
to each one.
Yeah.
But they gave 3,500 for the 4 of them. So that was some nice experience.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We need to find one of those rocks again, but just be able to kill it right away for 10,000 experience. That would be nice.
Yeah, well, I still wasn't able to
It
kill
never
it,
gonna
period.
happen. It ain't never gonna happen.
Exactly.
There's no more rocks.
No more rock. No more rocking and rolling.
Nope.
All right,
But
so
yeah, that was basically the Black Omen. Was just running through, killing shit. There wasn't there, which we did find treasure chests. Which, as you can see right there, there's one. Which I believe that one just gave us gold. Which at this point we don't really need money.
No, but I mean,
money's a little obsolete.
But, well, not completely. I mean, I will probably go back to before we attempt the final one-on-one fight.
Yeah, go buy some mega elixirs.
Well, we'll go buy just a bunch of regular elixirs because you only have Chrono. You only have to worry about yourself. So.
Yeah, true. Well, mega elixirs do HP and MP though.
So do regular elixirs. The only difference is a mega elixir does it for the whole party.
Party versus No,
versus
you're right.
Just yourself. So. But yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, that was basically Black Omen.
I have a lot of elixirs.
And right through here, this next door was a random fucking Lavos spawn.
Yeah, which there's another thing. The way you had described this to me the entire time was that this is a maze that we go through and it just brings us to Lavos. And then all of a sudden, we're fighting the final fucking battle. I was like, no, I'm not ready for this.
I told you I was going to take you to Lavos.
I got that. But I wasn't expecting to fight this bitch and her 3 forms, and then Lavos and his 3 forms kind of too. That's a lot of battling. Luckily for the Lavos battle, like you actually do get like a second in between each of his rounds before the final actual battle where you worm your way into his body. So there's that. But he wasn't that hard.
Well, because again, we're overpowered.
Yeah.
Like, we're pretty overpowered in general. But especially you, like, being, well, I just saw it. I was level 77 here as we reach Zeal. So that means we're going to, I maybe 78 at best once we've, defeated her.
Gotten through a few of them.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did the story with Zeal, and we fought Zeal, and then we fought the Mammon Machine. Then we go up to the top of the Black Omen. This is the final fight with Zeal. Like, this is her final form. and it's this weird looking head and
Yeah.
hands, and the hands were fucking bitches. We figured that one out pretty quick. They pretty much, like, you touch them and they reduced your HP to 0, they reduced your MP to 0.
No, to 1. To 1.
Yeah, 1, I'm sorry.
I was like, they don't insta-kill you. But yeah, she's just like...
little tickly.
Little shocker movements.
But yeah, like, both hands, one just takes away your MP, the other takes away your HP. So yeah, once we realized that, it was like, okay, this is what we need to do. We cannot kill these hands at all. They're just going to murder us. I think this is where I use the majority of, like, I think I used 2 Mega Elixirs here before we kind of finally realized what was happening.
Yeah.
I almost wiped, because you
hands.
see right here, like, I used an elixir on Frog, but I almost wiped.
Oh shit!
Because of the stupid fucking attacks. But yeah, so that was kind of the way to do her form. Now, I really like this battle too. Like, in terms of what's happening, because you're on the top of the Black Omen, and, like, so you're sitting above the world, right? Like,
yeah,
and you see the world in the background there, and that's just a cool visage to, like, battle to. You know, there's a lot of quality backgrounds in this game, anyways. But yeah, it was really cool to kind of, like, see.
No, I thought that it was really nice because I kind of expected that we were kind of climbing up it. So looking at it and then fighting her in this form with everything in the background was very, like, we just climbed Everest, essentially.
Yeah.
So I thought it was really neat where it actually fully changed compared to the rest of the battles we've had, where it's been kind of just forest, cave, mountain, water. So, like, all standard types, but, like, this really gave you the feel of, this is it. This is the final shit that you got to go through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, like, and here's the sad part about this battle, right? For the most part, you don't get to use all the cool shit that you've earned through this entire game. You basically, because you don't want to attack the hands in any way, shape, or form, so you can't do AoEs. So you pretty much just have to do single attacks to the face, and most of them are.
Which. Welcome back.
We and I
had to do.
And I completely forgot what we were talking about, other than facing Zeal here.
We were talking about her hands diddling us and how they were bitches compared to her face, which we found out is a lot easier just to auto attack because you only attacked the head anyway.
Oh, I didn't do that. I just pressed the attack button. I didn't auto attack because I didn't want it. I didn't want to chance it attacking the hands.
Oh yeah, no. I put on auto, fucking killed her within a few rounds because everything speeds up in auto attack. So, like, it went really quick after I did that.
Nice. I'll have to remember that when we go back through. So, or if we have to go back through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have to go through her again when we face Lavos by himself? Because we're not going through the Black Omen.
No, because we'll go through the time portal, or the time gate.
We'll go through the bucket.
No, not the bucket.
Not the bucket?
Not the bucket. Similar to the bucket, but not the bucket. So, I also like how in this animation, the hedgehog from hell comes up out of the ocean just like he came out of the earth. Like, no, the animation didn't change.
Yeah, exact same thing.
Basically. So here we start the first stage of Lavos, and that's fighting his outer shell. Now, you can skip the outer shell. I know you can skip the outer shell by taking the epoch. into the Lavos fight, into the Day of the Apocalypse, and you like crash the epoch through its outer shell. I
Oh.
believe going through the bucket also takes us past the outer shell, but I could be wrong on that too. I think this is the only one where you have to fight the shell itself.
I don't think so. Because after I failed, no, not after I failed. Because remember, we killed the outer shell, and then after we went in, I went to the orb and I transferred back to the end of time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I clicked on the bucket and it brought me back. And it brought me back, and it's the animation and the chat fucking was talking about how I was about to fight this thing. And then once we got up to it, it's
Okay.
like, oh, yeah, we can go in. And then we just went in.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, and I know you can skip it with the epoch at least. But yeah, so you do these fights, and they're not particularly hard fights, but Lavos is kind of mimicking the bosses you faced in the past so far, and a lot of times he has these little like extra attackers with him. Just kind of depends
Little
on
gimmicks.
yeah, it depends on what the boss was, and he adopts some of their personality too. Like when he adopts Hekran, his personality, he's very impervious to physical attacks. You can only use magic, and that's like this one right here that's playing in the video behind us. But he does that. He goes through like all the major bosses of the game until the point of like you have to face like his actual self per se,
His inner self, as one would say.
something like that.
Oh.
But like once you beat the shell, like we can enter it. Like they feel there's another presence still inside, and it's the true Lavos, not this like big ugly shell creature.
Yeah.
Almost like the real Lavos is a parasite traveling on the back of this creature, right?
I was going to say, just because I was looking at it, it kind of reminds me of Sin.
Kind of, and that's probably where they got the idea for Final Fantasy X later on down the road, like to have this thing where you gotta like fight it, and then you fight your way to the actual inner part of it.
With all your, I almost called them espers, but they're not called espers in 10.
Nope.
Aeons.
Aeons. Summons, Aeons, Espers, Guardian Forces. They've got a lot of names over the years.
Yeah, I liked espers. Espers was the more unique one, but they gotta change it up every time.
Yeah, well, you know. They be silly.
They be silly. And then here's Supercell.
Celza or Freel. It's obviously Chrono Trigger. It was all the artwork was done by Akira Toriyama, who's most notorious for doing Dragon Ball as well as the Dragon Quest games. But yeah, this thing looks very much like if Cell and Frieza fused or had a baby. That's what we're getting here. And this now is the true form of Lavos, right? No.
No. This is his incubator.
Pretty much. So he
Look
whips
how his dick throbs. He's so ready for us.
Wow. So he whips out the arms and he's ready to attack, but of course, you know, we just kind of pummel him. A couple Luminaires, I think, was all it took, really, to get rid of the arms. Now, if I remember correctly, I think he will try to revive them at a certain point.
Yeah, he can.
But we also
kill him really
very
quickly.
much like, and I just, you can see it here. I went into auto attack mode because, well, I was doing good enough damage to just kill it.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
But did you die?
Cut his arms off.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah. And then we get into his second and
his
actual
actual final form, which is what the fuck is this? At least the Cell Frieza fusion looked intimidating. This doesn't look intimidating.
No, I don't. This it does remind me of something like from some TV show, but the image I have in my head is that it's like running and its arms are just floppy because they're not strong, so it's like running with its arms behind it.
So
It doesn't. It's not
Naruto
in.
runs.
No, I'm thinking more like. Oh, I don't know if you know this because you're not anime, but Attack on Titan, how they don't have control of their arms, so like when they run, their arms are just like flopping around all crazy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not at all.
No? Okay, hold on. Well, you don't have to hold on.
No, we're
I'm
definitely not going to worry about it.
no, no. We can continue. I'm just gonna find the image.
But yeah. So this is gimmicky, as you can see. I just used Luminaire, and it did like 2,600 damage to the main body. The left orb absorbed it, and then the right orb barely took any damage. Now that left orb turned around and started curing shit. So yeah, we decided it needed to go, and that's when it starts. The right orb loses its defense. The right orb, as we determined and then officially confirmed when I looked through the guide, the right orb is the key. The right orb is the key. And honestly, all you need to do, like if you saw it here, we were talking about it. You said you need to get rid of like both things. All you need to do is get rid of one thing, and then when the right orb starts going into, I'm going to lower my defense so I can revive the shit. That's when you need to attack. Now, what I made the mistake of was still trying to kill the middle piece first, like I just did right there, while this thing has like so much fucking HP on the right hand side. Now, if I just kill it via Luminaire, because it's doing almost 3 grand damage with Luminaire, that's one thing. But looking forward ahead to our solo battle with Chronos, you know, I'm not seeing anything that is overly detrimental in terms of what it can do to me, right?
Yeah.
But like, need to kill that left core so the right core loses its damage, and then just need to like totally just completely and utterly fuck it up.
Yep.
Now, the best attack Chrono is probably going to have will be to continuously just do Luminaire. At that point, once you've dropped that left orb and the right orb's defense is down, just keep Luminaire going because you're doing 3 grand to both of them.
Yeah, which I know that we have the gold stud on him just to reduce magic output by 75%, but I'm curious on if we should have the haste helm on him maybe as well.
I don't think it'll cut down.
That he moves.
I don't think it'll
faster?
Cut down the damage or the time frame more than like it already does. Like I don't think it's going to be worthwhile to do that. Just simply because of.
Well, I think what he has on now prevents status ailments, which I don't know if they try to do any status ailments. We killed him a bunch of times, so I don't remember what moves they had actually had because all of our characters have prevent status ailment.
The left one has a thing that's supposed to remove your ability, like curse you to remove the ability to prevent status ailments, but I'm not sure how that works with a piece of equipment that is continuously doing it. I gotta imagine it does work against it. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put it in game because there's no spell to prevent status ailments.
Right.
So,
and if it's like a certain amount of turns or something.
Yeah.
Because I do remember there was one where there was a countdown also. One of its moves had a countdown.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it sits here and
boom.
shifts in and out of its lowering and raising its defense, and boom, game over, baby, game over.
Yeah.
We done did it.
And then all the flashbacks of everything we did.
Woo! So, I know we rated it right on stream.
Yes.
And, you know, after you had already attempted it 3 times at that point. And, you know, we both rated it very high. I should have wrote down the exact numbers for us.
I had 88.
Did you? Okay.
Yes, because you said last time I had an 87.
Well, if you remember that's pretty good then for me, because I gave it a 95 out of 100. For anyone who didn't watch the live stream, the legendary rating scale is how I rate games on my stream, and it's 5 different categories, 20 points apiece per category, and then a total out of 100. And yeah, we both rated it pretty high. In fact, Chrono Trigger, I believe, is my highest game on the legendary rating scale currently, edging out Super Mario RPG.
Etching out.
You had an 89. I pulled it up.
Oh.
I had a 95.
So I must have had an 88 for Mario then.
Yes. That is accurate. Yeah, both of us gave this game 1 point higher than we did Mario Party. Mario RPG.
Yes.
But you know, and we did that without even like, we didn't mean to. I didn't look at my score for Mario RPG when I was entering this one.
I forgot everything about it.
Yeah, and you don't have direct access to it. Well, you technically have direct access to it, but you can't, like, you probably didn't realize you had it. So,
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this game's a fucking masterpiece. If you guys have never played it before, I can't stress it enough to play it many times.
I should be the one, because this is my first time playing through it, and it was, even though it is over 20 years old.
30
years old.
We were,
even though it's 30 years old.
We were actually supposed to start this game on the 30th anniversary. I can't remember.
True.
Something happened. We couldn't do it that day. We pushed it back one day, but we would have actually started on the 30th anniversary of the game.
Sleep.
Was it just sleep. I assume it was because I flaked out on something, but
no, you were already aware that one of your coworkers was gonna flake, so you wanted to go to bed early, and then we were gonna stream the next morning, and that's what we had done.
Gotcha.
My memory is so fucking weird when it comes to specific things.
Little Rain Manny.
I remember what you had to do, but I don't remember any of the bosses' names that we fought for multiple times. My brain is all over the place.
In fairness on this game, yeah, a little bit. In fairness on this game, the boss names themselves for most of the bosses are kind of innocuous, but that happens a lot in a lot of RPG games for the non really, really important bosses. Like I know. I know you remember, you'll remember things about the bosses, but you won't remember that the evil chancellor, actually their name was Yakra. Nope. you know, but you'll remember the evil chancellor turning into the big weird mole thingy.
Both of them.
Yeah, both of them.
I remember Flea, which makes sense because pride recognizes pride. And then,
what's the queen's name? What's the queen's name?
Tits McGee.
Exactly. We just talked about her. We just talked about her. Like, the whole kingdom's named after her, but nope, she's Queen Tits McGee.
Nadia?
Nope. Wrong.
Nadia?
Wrong queen.
Oh. Is that a queen?
Well, that's Marley's real. That's Marley's real name. So.
No, she's Tits McGee. That's her name.
Not Marley's name is Tits McGee. I thought Zeal's name was Tits McGee.
I thought Zeal was the town.
No, yeah, but she's Queen Zeal. Like, the town is
Oh,
named
she's a
after her.
narcissistic bitch. She
Did
fucking
you
named the
not
town after her.
Did you not realize that? She fucking tried to end the whole damn world so she could rule the whole damn world.
Oh, you meant, did I not realize she was narcissistic?
Yeah.
That part, yes. I didn't realize the narcissistic was she had a town named after her that she named herself. That part I didn't connect because I didn't know her name was Zeal. I
Gotcha.
only knew her as Tits McGee. The entire time I saw her, you just could tell that she had one of those where it, like the dress hemmed right on the nipple, not above it, so that you can't see it, but it's like right there. That's what she wore. And that's how I remembered her.
I don't think that's how she actually looks.
I
don't think she's as
you
well. I don't.
admitted it.
Well,
You
yeah,
literally
but
admitted it when we streamed. You're like, actually, now that you say that,
well,
she
now I can't
does have a
unsee
little bit of
it.
cleavage.
I'm also a very lonely man, so I mean,
gotta see the cleavage when you can.
so
Don't worry, I'll send you more e-thoughts on Instagram.
here's the actual concept art, I believe, from. Really, I got to do a human. Fuck yourself, Cloudflare. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Hold on. Okay, so here is the official image, which was done by Akira Toriyama for Zeal. Can you see it?
Did you put it in the chat?
No, I link on the stream that you're seeing. Nope, you still just see the video. Okay, I will.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
I will send you this.
Just send it in the chat because then you can see the animated video I sent you of the Attack on Titan.
Oh my God, Jesus!
And then, oh, okay, but yeah, she's showing off a bunch of cleavage.
I mean, she kind of is, I guess. But
Is it not as much as I was saying that she had, but she is still showing off a decent amount where you can see her little. What's this called?
V-neck?
No. Well, yes, but what's it called when it's just boobs and you just see them form the V and it's all boob?
Cleavage?
Because no.
I don't know if there's another name for it.
Is there not? Okay. I didn't know if there was because like guys, we have like a treasure trail is what it's called. So I didn't know if there's like a specific term
that's like
for just
your body
just
hair
V of
leading
the
down
boobs.
to your crotch.
Yeah, but it's so called the treasure trail. So I didn't know if there was like the mountain crevice or some bullshit. I don't know.
There's your keyword
There's your
today,
word, yeah.
folks. The mountain crevice. That's your keyword. Type that in chat below. Show us that you truly love us and listen to this idiocracy that we put forth every week on YouTube.
No. I suck dick. I don't watch. I don't know. I don't know what it's called. I got nothing.
It's officially called the mountain crevice now. Plain and simple.
Well, that's our inside joke. Plus the one person who maybe watches this.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
You are loved.
So now we have one more episode of Chrono Trigger that we're going to stream and one more episode of the podcast. But I want to close out Chrono Trigger effectively now. We'll just discuss the dimensional vortex as it was, as it is when we play through it, and if unlike the Lost Sanctum,
It'll be a mini
it
episode.
was worth it. Well, we said that about one, and then we ended up talking for 45 minutes of the hour-long episode about our future plans.
Yeah, it was a short episode that we found a way to make content.
You know how we found a way to make content for that is we just don't shut up.
ADHD.
Because we have the microphone, and you will listen to every goddamn word I have to say.
Is that liar?
Close. Wedding Singer.
Oh, okay.
Roughly same era.
Same era, yeah.
Different giant comedian, but roughly same era.
Okay.
But yeah, final thoughts on Chrono Trigger, other than it is a masterpiece and everyone should play it. This coming from the person who waited 30 years to sit down and play it.
Yeah, I was 3. But anyway, this game, like what you're seeing right now, is extremely spoiler friendly. So, if you made it this far, I doubt you're playing the game because you just watched and heard us talk all about it, and not very good, mind you, but we enjoyed it. Anyway, the ending of this was actually like semi-emotional. Like, it kind of got me.
Yeah, he got a little teary-eyed.
I didn't cry, but like I definitely felt like you're gonna say shit. I know you are, but Expedition 33 fucking got me like 3 times where I cried. So like this got me close. Like I don't cry for games, especially not on stream. You'll never catch me on stream crying. I have yet to cry on stream because I get self-conscious about people watching me, and I don't like crying already. I don't even cry in front of Tim. Like, I will cry in my room for hours.
That's because he's your husband. You're not supposed to see him crying.
Yeah, no. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
But you know, in 2 weeks, I'm going to do my goddamn best, but I probably will cry in front of you.
Well, that's different. That's different.
That is a level of friendship that I don't have with hardly anybody. Like Autumn. Autumn's never even seen me cry. And she's my best friend. People don't see me cry. It don't happen. I am that emotionally locked down in front of people. I don't do that. So if you see me cry, just know I'm trauma bonding with you right now.
Fair. Well, he didn't cry, but he did get emotional because the ending it's emotionally charged because your cohorts that you've had this whole adventure with go back to their original timelines. I mean, Magus just up and's like deuces. Obviously the 3 main characters here stay in this timeline, but Frog goes back to 600. Robo goes back to
Oblivion because we don't know.
Yeah,
we don't know if it's alive. Well, technically we do, but
yeah. But there was a whole scene about that type of thing.
Yeah.
And then
retrospect.
We also find out that Isla and Kino are actually like Marley's like great.
See how bad that is? See how bad that is? Or you could have just said great grandparents.
You know what that sounded like on my end?
I have no idea.
Oh,
did it cut out?
Yeah, actually, your microphone peaks and cuts out.
Yeah. I buy top of the line shit.
It's a Discord setting.
Fails me.
It's a Discord setting. I know it
Everything
is.
fails me.
It does it on purpose on Discord. I know it. So.
God hates me. It's fine.
But yeah, and then your fucking mom runs into the goddamn time gate as it's about to close permanently.
Chasing some pussy.
But they obviously did that so
Yes.
they could set themselves up for a sequel, which we did get at a certain point. But it's not
Chrono Cross.
it's not like a true sequel. It's more like a spiritual sequel, but is.
Which I believe you're playing Chrono Cross as a side mission,
No.
right? Or no?
No, we're playing it
Okay.
together. That's one we're
Oh, are
going
we?
to. Yeah, that's on the list to do. And I just bought it for you for Christmas, even.
I know you did, but I didn't know if it was something we were just gonna do or if we were doing that for the podcast because I didn't remember seeing it on the list.
Oh, it's there.
But we were talking on stream about it, how in the end credits, I'll get back to that. So Chrono Cross is essentially like, babe, you are on camera. You are you are not clothed.
I saw Tim walk
fucking-
in, and I saw him.
Yeah, he was-
like I got
he
a
was
glimpse
gonna
of the shirtless.
yeah, he was going to attempt to come scare me because he didn't realize I can see him, but he's probably looking just to see where she's at also. But yeah, she fucking clocked that shit real quick. But Chrono Cross is 20 years like in the future, and in the end credits, Luca just done snatches up someone's baby. So like it could be about the kid because like it's weird because the baby just has some random pendant on, and then there's no discussion.
Nope.
So actually hold the phone. Considering you literally just got me Chrono Cross, I should be able just to look at the homepage of it. If Chrono Cross's main like screen has the character holding the pendant or something, that will answer that. Okay, bish, fucking what? Oh, who
So
bought Metro? Did you buy Metro?
no.
Metro Last Light Redux and Metro 2033 Redux, and then something called Mouthwashing.
Mouthwashing, Abby gifted to me, actually. Our friend Abby of the Gaming Avengers, big shout out to her. It's actually totally a fucking type of game that you would play too, so it works.
Mouthwashing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
this
so-
takes place like this does take place like in terms of years, about 20 years after the events of Chrono Trigger, but
yeah.
it takes place in parallel dimensions. Because like in the start of the game, apparently your character gets like transported to a parallel world in which he died 10 years prior to that point as a child. It's not.
Which also, so it says unfolding across two interlinked parallel worlds. So one of the worlds could be the original one that we just went through, and the other one being the other. But this one also says that there's 40 fucking party members that you can meet and recruit.
That's it? I thought there were more.
Well, I mean, I don't know if this one had like DLC and extra people.
No, it wouldn't have.
But in just the standard description of it, it says it does say with over 40 party members to meet, people and dimensions will intertwine in this epic drama of the planet itself. Which, looking at the female, the blondie, her pendant does look similar to the one that was on the baby.
Interesting.
Also, just seeing that Square Enix is having a massive sale on Steam right now.
Oh lordy. Yeah, so Chrono Cross 45 party or like party members, and it's impossible to obtain all 45 on the first playthrough.
Oh, there's 45 then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, some of them are only able to get on like the new player
New
or
Game
not
Plus.
new player.
Yeah.
New Game Plus. Yeah.
But yeah, so I mean that is Chrono Trigger. Yeah. Again, you kind of heard it from the mouth of someone who had not played it prior to, not played it for 30 years, and got the first play and said that they loved it and
Yeah.
agreed that it was
Honestly.
a masterpiece.
It was really fucking good.
It's all
I say
downhill
for
from
someone
now.
who doesn't play, right? For someone who doesn't play a lot of like Nintendo and Nintendo 64 games anymore, and who never really, I didn't really get a chance. The games I did have were like family games, so like Mario World, Super Mario, like games that you could play with somebody. We didn't have anything like specific to one person until like I got my Game Boy.
Mhm.
Then I played by myself. But definitely a game worth playing.
There you go. All right. So yeah. One bonus. We'll call this the final episode of this portion of the podcast. We'll call the next episode a bonus episode where again we're going to discuss the DLC, as it were, of the Dimensional Vortex, which was added into the DS version of the game, as well as the Steam version, which we're playing. Hopefully, we won't have any more issues with cutscenes. But I don't know. Yeah, because I don't know if they added any cutscenes for the Dimensional Vortex. I can't imagine they did. Based on what I've seen, as far as like the Monster Arena, which we're not doing, and then the Lost Sanctum, which we did do, and we're never going to talk about again because it was a half-assed piece of shit.
There's a Monster Arena?
Yeah, it's like a, I don't know. It's kind of almost like a, I don't want to say Pokemon because that'll be like, oh, now I want to go play that. But it was basically like a monster battling arena type thing. I don't know. You can go investigate it if you want.
Like, was it like Final Fantasy X where you captured beasts and then you could just fight them whenever you wanted? Or was
I
it
don't
more
think
like
so.
you used
I didn't
monsters to fight other monsters?
like. I think more like you bet on other monsters to fight other monsters.
Okay.
I didn't read too much into it because I was like, this has no pertinence to anything, so we're not gonna bother doing it.
Right. Like if it gave you like rewards and shit that would make sense, but yeah, no.
Maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't dive too much into it. I'll look back into it to see if it's worth going through for any reason for you, even if it's just like on your own. But here's the cutscene that they added. They added this in the PS1 version and all subsequent versions there, but it's Chrono and Marley getting married. So Chrono's gonna be the fucking king, baby. Yeah. But yeah, this is Chrono Trigger. It's fantastic, truly. If you've never played it before and you like turn-based RPGs, you're really doing yourself a disservice by not giving it a shot, at least. Bare minimum, give it a shot. I don't think there's really anything else to say. For Mr. Wrong, I am Legionkaje. We're the D20 duo because that's the name that we came up with. And we just finished Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Peace out, Girl Scout.
Bye.